Hey folks, I'm Vynxar. Today we're going to play a bit more RimWorld by Dune Studio. And in the last episode we were in a pretty dire situation. Our old friend Starvation was back, and it was mainly my fault. I've got too many people, too many prisoners, and we are not producing enough food. But I've got a little idea. We've got 4 crypto sleep casket here, which we might use to store people we don't really need, like the newly arrived para, which is going to burn us too much food for not so much. So I might want to freezer. I'm not sure. Oh, do we have the electricity which is coming towards this space? Let's just take a look. So power conduits are coming, but not that far. So can I just put a bit of there and go there? Because I'm not sure these things are going to work without any power output here. So let's just bring a bit of power line. Alright. And what's going on with Andy? He's moving the floor. I'm not sure. I'm going to ask him to do something else, because it's not a work which is going to be that useful for now. I might want to also freeze my prisoners. I will maybe just resume my attempt to convince them to join when we are going to get more food, because we are risking too much breaks. Lemmy and Cheetah are very close to the breaking point. If I just check on the needs, the food is very low. I will need somebody to come and maybe sell us some of the food they have, or maybe to find something to eat on this map, like a grizzly bear or something. And for now there is not so much. It's very cold. It is the earth of winter. We are halfway, and we might be able to deal with it a bit more later on, but for now let's just be careful not to break too much. And let's try to handle this starvation for a while. Okay, am I handling? Okay, it's not really good. But the most likely to break are still Lemmy and Cheddar, so these two are together, so they might fight both. I don't know. I would prefer them not to kill Lemmy, because Lemmy is a very valuable member of my community here. She's actually my crafter. And I need more electricity so I can make these things happen. Do we have any? Got these two which are a bit far. I've been building these two, but this is not enough. And even though these things are not that bad, I might want to try to begin to. I'm going to wait, because I don't know how these things are going to consume. So it's just up. Yes, she's searching. I'm going to ask her maybe to finish this power line, because I need to see if these things are going to work. If these things are going to work, I'm going to free somebody right away. I've got 4 of these, so I can actually save quite a lot of energy, of food I meant, and they will come back later on. Okay, she's going to research again, but I need to finish that, so let's just push a bit more. Just want to see if it's going to be necessary for us to bring energy. So it might be connected now, if it is in need of any connections. I think it's not. So we are going to ask Pyrrha to go in there and enter this crypto sleep casket. It's going to be our test subject, as she's not really a valuable member of our colony. I didn't know how to get rid of her, so she's going to get frozen. Let's take a look. How is it going to work? And here she goes. And now she won't be in any trouble for now. She's going to be frozen for a while. And you know what? I might want to begin to freeze a bunch of people. So these guys, they are quite good, but they are really going to be difficult to recruit. So I'm going to freeze them. Can I freeze prisoner? Let's check. I don't think so. Nah. So I can't freeze this guy. So I might want to maybe freeze Cheetah. What is she good at? And Lemmy, and when I will get more food I will bring them back. I'm not sure if it's worth it, because I don't know what kind of debuff we're going to get if they are being frozen. I'm going to wait a bit. What was... I think it was not really good either. No, she was not really good, so I might want to freeze her as well. But oh, is she handling station here? Okay, I'm not really sure. Let's just put her to sleep here, and we'll see what we're going to do. Later on, maybe I will need a few more ants, but for now, I just need these fields to be harvested and to feed my most important character. And what do we have here? It's not food. It's component. Oh, it's component. Amazing. So we've got 41 components. This is the biggest amount of component I've been seeing on this map. So very, very good. We're going to be able to build a few extra stuff. I might want to build a bunch of other wind turbine. Or I could maybe just build a bunch of solar generator, which I could just put over there. I'm not sure where to put these things. I need to put these things in safety, but I'm not sure where I'm going to find the most. I could just put these things here. There is no interest for them to come here. So I'm going to put a bunch of these. Let's go with 3 to begin with. We'll see if it's going to be enough. I'm going to bring a power conduit over there. Oh, I think I made a mistake. Look at this. These things are not connected. Okay, so the wool was going to deal with it, but no, it's not. And let's do it that way. And maybe all the way, so if there is any issue, if the line is being cut, I'm going to go all the way here and go back. We'll see. Okay, so if I manage to make these things quickly, I might want to put this thing online and bring much more food in. Okay, how far are we? Almost done, so we might be able to get some food very soon. And maybe Lemmy should be harvesting one of these, so she can eat something and not break. But there is only Lemmy which is in trouble here. So let's just harvest this one, and I'm going to ask Lemmy to do it, so she can eat it as well. And here she goes. So they won't cook these things so much, but at least they won't starve too much anymore. So she might not break. A cheetah needs to be fed soon. And okay, consume rice. Here it comes. Okay, it's not going to be very efficient because they are eating these raw, but it's going to reduce a bit the risks. And you got to. I wonder if I can actually sell these guys if they are frozen. Okay, they began the work on these. I'm going to ask Andy. Where is he going? No, he's not. He's going to bring the. No, there is no space. Okay. Where do I want to store these things? Let's take a look. It is a regular storage, but I could store a bunch of things also. Let's just store resource. Nope, manufactured. Let's store the components. It's going to bring these things back, even though there is not enough space. So Andy, where are you? Over there. Okay, let's bring this thing back home. I think they've been picking up a bunch already, and I'm going to ask them to pick up this thing when they can, so we can actually begin to make steel out of it. Oh, there is a bench here. Alright, done with that. Are all our traps ready? Yes, they are, it seems. Yes, so for now we might be fine. And let's see if they're going to build this thing quickly, because if we got enough energy, it's going to be much easier. even though solar power is not as reliable than the geothermal power, it's still going to be... Oh, where are you going? You might want to just build this thing quickly, so we can get a bit more energy for tonight. Do we have more? Not so much, we'll wait for more to come. So this thing should just feel much faster now. Not so much, I need these extra solar panels up soon. And as the night is going to fall. Plus, these are not connected, so it's never going to work. And these are not connected either. No, come on. Andy, I'm going to require you to go here and deal with that. It's a shame not... Oh, there is party. And oh, do the party if there is no... There is nothing here. There is no food, there is no alcohol, there is nothing. Oh, there is a bit of food. Come on, I'm counting on you to bring a bit of energy to the colony. And... Okay, so what's happening with Jazz? She's not starving, she's lacking a bit of joy, so she might want to just do something else. I could actually maybe... No, she's working on something very important. She's working on the ground penetrating scanner, so we can begin to drill stuff. But let's take a look at our schedule. So it is 8, and just 1 more hour and she will be free, so she might handle that. I think she's going to go to bed. Just... Is she not going to stop researching? I'm not sure. Now she's still walking. And she... Okay. So she's doing quite a bit researching, so she was just doing what she liked. Joy is going to get even higher with this. We'll need to find something funnier to raise morale, because it's not going to help much here. She's going to play chess a bit. Alright. And now, how this thing... No, we'll need to wait for morning, plus we'll need to wait for this thing to be connected. So we are actually losing plenty of energy right now. I wonder, I think I should have gone with more windmills. Wind turbine, it would have been maybe more efficient. Because these things are working at night at least. No. Let's see what's going on here. If you were to just finish this, it would be just so much more helpful. Okay, there is so much more to do. Here we go. A bit more and a bit more. Let's check what's happening with this. Is this... Yes, it's working properly. We need to now reach the point at which these things are going to be bringing the energy from the solar generator back. And then we'll be ready to use a second growing room. Okay, good. Let's finish this one. It's going to make the connection between these things. And yes, it's working now. Very, very good. Alright. Now we should be storing more energy. Not so much, but still. And let's just lit the heater and the lamp, just to see if it's going to handle the thing. So for now we're still getting. But let's see when they're going to lit the thing. Cheetah is going to do it. Okay, it seems to be still growing. Alright, good. So now I'm going to try to lit one of these or two. So we can begin. Oh, do we have an issue here? No, it's still growing. Still it is daylight, so we might be stirring less when it's going to be the night. And why is this thing not working? Is there no power conduit? No, there is none. Okay, so let's just bring a bit more here. And let's lit a bit more of these. And see if we can handle the thing. I might want to be careful because if I just burn these things, I'm going to be in trouble. Let's not spoil this one. And just spoil the full line here. And we're going to go for rice. Rice, rice, and rice. Oh, potatoes here. Let's go with rice. It's much faster to grow. Okay, still growing. Good. So now we might begin to grow more food, and maybe we'll be able to put these two people out of the fridge. Okay, so it seems to me the morale is much better. We're still very low on food. Actually, we have no food. And I need to have some merchant to come here and to buy my stuff. We also need a better place to store things, because currently it's not perfect. Far from it. Alright. After getting a bit of energy, I wonder what's going to happen when we're going to reach night time. I think this thing are not going to be giving us much. So it's more like a boost. Oh, it's now decreasing, so we definitely need these. But I think if I want to reach a good balance, I will need to add a bunch of things, like more wind turbines. Because we might not be able to handle the night. At least not sufficiently enough. So let's go and add two of these. It's going to cost me again plenty of so I could just approximately here. Oh crap, I'll just pause this thing. Add another one here. Alright, and let's go and see what's happening. Is it a prisoner? Yes, it is a prisoner. So he's fighting Angie. I think I've got somebody which is very good with melee. And it is Lamé. Is she alright to go for a bit of fighting? I think she might be. So let's go and ask her to take care of the RC. Oh, done. No, don't attack him. It's not necessary now. Let's just... I could do that. But it would be better just to treat him first. And I cannot do it. Let's just bring another medic here. Okay, we're going to take him to bed first. We'll see what we can do next. Alright, we need to... No. She's going to go to bed so we can fix her. Treat Angie. And I should have a second cook. I think it was Cheetah maybe. Not cook, a second medic. I've got a second cook as well, and I think it's Cheetah also, but... Yes, she can do it. She's not the one I was thinking about, but... Or E, maybe. He can do it. I might made mistake like this. all the time. There is a bunch of character already. I'm mixing up the skill a bit sometime. Plus I've got quite a bunch of new addition here. I was still following with Nicholas, but now I've got Kate, Shida and Pyrrha, even though these two are not really members of the colony. Okay, are we good? Because I want to treat the second one. We are far from it, so let's just send somebody else to take care of that. And 2, not good. Nicholas could go. Let's ask him to treat the Hersey. So they won't die. And I would definitely like to put them in the fridge. I will deal with them later on. Let's see, how far are we? We've got a bunch of things to fix again. Still, we are improving, so it's not such a bad thing to have them fighting. We are getting better at being medics. Let's just... do I want to carry him right away to the... Let's wait a bit for the pain to decrease. He will be in better shape when he's going to get out. And Angie is severe pain, but we'll wait for medium, I think. Okay, how is Nancy? Still severe. Okay, let's wait a bit more. I don't know if there is a medium or if it is already going to be little pain. I will need more medicine at some point because we're not really efficient. Do we have food? Guys, I've been seeing people just go through with different kind of meals, but okay, so all the things are filled. We've got one of these which is ready, but we don't have any electricity which is flowing through the thing, so not good. And I might want to just even add a bit here, just in case. I'm burning my company very quickly doing that. So, I don't know. Medium and severe. Do I really want to put them to the fridge? I'm not sure. I still want to recruit these guys. And I don't really know what I'm going to do with Kate and Pyrrha. I cannot really sell them, it's going to destroy the morale of my colony. And I could send them as a first line. Oh, come on. Oh, what's happening? What? Yes, oh, very good. I thought for a second it was somebody from the outside. Neas is now one of us, and is going to get a close parka, which is, I think it was his primary motive when he has joined the colony. He wanted, after all, to bring some clothes with him, because he's not really well now. Okay, so we've got a very good addition. I think he's quite good at plenty of things. Yes, he's really good. He's good at social melee shooting. He's going to be a very good fighter. He can research stuff. Yes, and we have a bed for him. I think we need to do this one, but we have enough. We've got granite. We've got very little limestone. So for now we could go with pretty regular beds. Just the one we got at the beginning, but it's not going to be very comfortable, I think. Still, it's better than nothing, so let's just make a sleeping spot around here. You know what? I'm just going to switch something. Kate is not using her bed, so I'm going to set it to Nancy for now. and Pierre had no bed, so I don't really need to change that. I don't really need this one either. Okay, so let's just change a bit the schedule. We've got Hersey, which has no schedule here, so I'm going to change a bit these things. So I could do this one, on this one as well. A bit of walk time. I'm not sure it's very useful to do it here, but okay. Let's add a bit of joy, so we can take a bit of time to sleep and to eat. So we've got enough time to sleep, and they are restricted to the place, so they won't move too much. Okay, seems to be alright to me. Let's take a look. We do have plenty of energy, we are not losing any, even though it's night, and not all of these things are... Oh, did I... Strange. I'm not sure it's properly working here. I made a mistake. Not such a big mistake because it seems to be working, but still. It is just strange, that's all. Okay, let's take a look at this. We need to build these and use these as soon as possible so we can try to make more food. And I might want at some point to dedicate one of these table to medicines. I could do this maybe with this one, or just this one, I don't know, we'll see. Let's just... Angie is fully healed, and she has more room now, because she's alone in the prison, so she might be easier to convince. Oh, who's going to break? Sienna. What's going on with Sienna? She's really hungry. Hopefully, at some point, soon, maybe soon, not sure. Oh, amazing, amazing. Let's just attack the guy. I don't really know, but I think Nicholas is our best. Yes, he's definitely our best shredder here. So I'm going to wake him up, because why not? And he's going to come and call Purple Ant Industries, our savior. So we can sell a bunch of things and, above everything, buy food. So we can handle the remaining of the winter. There is not so much day to... Toxic fallout. Okay, it's not going to be perfect, but it is better than nothing. So what do we want to buy here? And let's see, do they have something of interest? They've got... I could definitely buy a rooster and an hen, but I'm not going to have enough food for now to feed them, do I? What do they have? They've got a bit of meat. Do they have any kind of vegetables here? Not so much, but I've got plenty. Oh, I've got plenty of things I could sell. I'm going to keep the gold I need to make something, but I've got a bunch of clothes I don't really need, so let's just sell the worst one. I'm getting plenty of clothes all the time. These pants are expensive, but not really useful for us because it's just too cold here. I've got clothes parka, which are fairly good. I'm not going to sell these, but I've got pants. No, I don't. Let's take a look. These pants, I've got worse one, so let's just we're going to sell the normal one here and keep the good one mostly. Got a bunch of plastic, which is selling pretty well, it seems. I could make a bit of money with that. Let's just sell maybe 50 units. No, not in this direction. So let's just go with minus 50. Okay, much better. And now it's time to begin to buy food, because I will need food. Plenty of food. So I've got plenty of berries, so I'm going to buy, let's try to go with 200 berries. No, it's the right one. No. Okay, and we are going to buy a bit of chicken meat, I think. It's 1.60. Is it the lowest? It seems to be the case, so let's just go with these. And let's go and try to buy 200 Oh, not that much. Let's just reduce a bit that. Okay, so it's going to cost me a bit, but not that much. And what else do I want to buy? I wanted to buy, I think, a rooster and an hen, so I can get more eggs and maybe more hens as well. It's not that expensive, so let's just buy these two. And do I want to buy more berries? I'm not sure. It's not really expensive. I could definitely buy more. So let's go with 400 berries, and I might want to sell more plastic so I can buy more food. Yes, let's just sell a bit more plastic. I'm going to sell, let's say, 100. And I'm going to buy a bit more chicken meat. I'm going to buy 300. Nah, 400. Ah, come on, my mistake again. Okay, so that way I should be safe for a while, because these guys are not coming often. Let's go with that. Alright. So here is all the food, and more ways to have more food. So let's just assign these animals to the animal area. What's happening with this one? Is she alright? Oh, come on. She's in a very bad shape. I didn't... Ah, come on, that's cool. Scope is alright, but the N is in a very bad shape. So, what's happening? Can I actually fix her? I could kill her, which might be the best way to do that, because she can't move. Cannot do anything. She has no beak, tail, or feet. So let's just... Is there any social link with anybody? No relationship. Good. Let's just... we've got no possibilities here. Plus, she might be starving. No, she's not. She's being fed. And there is toxic fallout out there, so I definitely want to bring the food in. Let's ask Jess to do it, because we cannot let this thing just stay there. All the meat, everything back in there. Okay. Another break. Sienna, what's going on with Sienna? I think she's probably starving. I hope she's starving, because it's easy to fix. Massive fire. I don't think we're going to see so much fire here because it's very, very cold, but... Oh, food poisoning. Not good. It's not going to improve her mood at all. So she's going to rest. Okay. And I need to bring this thing back in. Let's ask Jess to go and bring more. And Cheetah, you need to do the same. We need to bring all the thing back. Alright, let's ask Nancy to bring the chicken in again. Jess to go out there and take care of these. Cheetah, you need to come back and do the same. And Nancy, you need to do the same as well. To bring all this food. I don't want to lose it. It was difficult to get. It cannot be wasted. Okay, Cheetah. I need more help here. Got still a bit of food out there. And just going to take the remaining bit of chicken here. I think we're going to lack a bed for our little animals, and I might want to make one over there. So what do I need to make it? Just wood? Can I do it in different kind of materials? Because frankly I don't have so much wood, and I prefer to keep it for when it's going to be necessary. I could go with granite. It's not very comfortable, but still. Let's go with that. Who's available here? Okay, maybe Cheetah. I've been asking plenty to Cheetah, but he might be still doing a bit. Okay, if you could finish it, it would be even better. But oh, he's doing it already. And what happened to these? Okay, this one is dead. I'm going to butcher the other one, and I've got a second sleeping spot for my rooster. Good. Very good. Okay, we'll see what's going to happen now. I'm building these. Do I need to be careful? Is it toxic fallout? It's going to be... I might want to put a second vent here. I don't know if the vents are going to prevent the toxic fallout to affect us. I'm not sure. Here we are safe, but out there I'm not really not sure. I might want to ask them to stay indoor into the safe area. I need to check out that the safe area is actually okay. Back inside. Let's increase a bit the size of the safe area, though. We need to be able to access the whole base if we want to be able to deal with everything. Okay, got this area which is necessary to be accessible here if we want to get more sandstone. This area is relatively safe as well. Okay, I think I did not miss any spots, so it might be fine now. Okay. Still wondering about this area here. I could just add a second vent. Let's just do it. It cost me a bit of steel, but it's not so much. Do I want to add a door here? I could add a door here. It's going to cost me a bit, but it's going to be useful at some point, I believe. So what do I want to go for? I could do it in wood, which would be a waste. So let's go with... I still need granite or not? I don't remember. So I might want to be careful with that. Okay, I'm going to build it in wood, and I will just... What kind of metal do we have under this? Granite? Okay, let's just build a door in granite. I've got probably enough to do other things. And let's take a look. What do I need to make the drill happen? Steel and component. And I need to find the scanner as well, but the scanner is not really ready. We are halfway. Okay, almost done. So we can make the vent now. If we got the metal. This thing is not being put. I'm going to put on so we can melt all the thing and make a bit of steel so we can build the vent and stuff. And we're pretty safe here. If nothing goes wrong out there, we might be fine for a while. We don't really need to go and take any risk out there. Plus we are, you know, they are all playing and all. We've got food which is growing pretty fast, I must say. We've got plenty of berries and chicken meat. And where's our roaster? Just over there. Who is standing to them? I cannot teach them anything, so nobody's going to really burn with them. Okay, so Lemmy is working on the metal here, so we might get a bit of steel soon. And I might want to keep digging. Oh, what do we have here? Steel. Amazing. Is there more steel? Yes, there is. So let's just get these. I need to finish this room as well, but I'm still lacking sandstone here. And how much? It's not really. I might want to push this thing a bit. So I was aiming for 28, and oh, what gun was this one? Why is there? Maybe the room is slightly bigger. I'm not sure. Degrees. It's maybe just because it's closer to another room, which is actually hot, and this one is only close to the fridge. I'm going to push the heat a bit, slightly, and at some point we'll destroy these walls and put proper walls instead. And we need to do the same here because the wooden ones are not going to do it. Plus, it is pretty much the same here. So we do have a bit more wooden walls here. As a matter of fact, for the wall here, I should just put steel. It would be much safer. So it's going to take them a bit of time to go through the limestone walls and the steel wall. It will be a good protection. But I don't have enough steel yet. Oh, I forgot something here. Oh, this one is not ours. Strange. Let's just take a look. Claim. All these things are not ours. Okay, good to know. Strange, but good to know. Am I going to begin to build another room here? I'm not sure. I think I've got plenty of rooms which are not really used so much. Okay, this one is not bad, but it's not finished, so when we'll be done with this one and plus the door, I will be able to move maybe Cheetah's bed in this one, so it's going to be, you know, not sharing room is going to be better. Good. And do we have more? Would be useful. Not so much, but I'm going to maybe. I was about, I think, to do a corridor here, so let's go with it. So I can make a bunch of other room just behind. Maybe link these two other areas. It's going to be easier to go through this place. But first, I need to come here and maybe make a little corridor over there. I'm not sure yet. I could do it though. Nah, I'm not sure. Let's first dig a bit through this area and we'll decide later. It's going to take a bit of time. And I don't know what I'm going to find. So this thing should just improve a bit the heat of this area. This is a room which is quite difficult to eat here. It's too big. Okay, do we have any eggs already? Not so much. The rest is halfway in the food as well. Is Angie being fed properly? Yes, she is. And it seems to me the prison is too small. And that's pretty much all. I need to add a table though. And it's difficult to do that in such a little room here. Okay, Andy's working on that. We're going to suffer cabin fever because we are being stuck in there for a while. But I don't want to risk the toxic fallout to affect us too much. So it's better just to stay indoor. I might want to add just a door here so I can access this place without getting out. If I need to burn somebody, but that might not be an emergency because if I'm to burn somebody, it will mean that I'm obligated to go out there to protect the base as well, so not going to happen now. Oh, combat supply. Very good. I'm going to ask Nicholas, which is going to try to rest, to try to go and sell stuff. I've got plenty of things which require to be sold. Alright, let's see. What do we have here? So I had two special items, which I need to see if I can sell, which were into the big chamber. So where are this thing? Oh, not willing to buy these. It's a shame because this thing could have been quite expensive. So let's just see what else we can sell. We've got... I'm going to keep these. Might want to sell only weapons here. So I've got a heavy SMG, sniper rifle here. I'm keeping these. A survival rifle. I could sell this. I've got already a sniper rifle, so it might not be very helpful. Still, I might want to just sell the shotgun, the pistol, the pilot, and the bow. Can make a bit of money with that. The clubs, the other club, and the IO. Okay, good. Do I want to really sell the survival rifle? It's worth a bit of money. I'm going to sell it. I will find more. I will maybe make my own at some point. I'm keeping the sniper still and the heavy SMG. It might be useful. And what do they have for me? Let's check. They've got artillery shells. I could buy a bunch. I can make a bunch of mines. Let's just buy 5, just to be sure. And do I want to buy anything else? Because I will need to defend myself. So if there is anything useful, I might want to just go for it. Now I don't have so much things. They've got a bunch of Keblars, but they are very expensive, and I'm not sure they're going to be very good for us. Plus, the shields here are just too expensive. Not going to happen. So I think it's basically done. I'm not going to buy these components. They are just too expensive. I'm not going to buy this medicine. These are also very expensive. And they are buying... Nah. Let's just stick to that. I've been making a bit of money. It's just good enough. We'll get these ammo a bit later, plus the money as well. And let's see. What do we have in there? Let's just speed up a bit. It's night. Nothing is happening at night. Except for Jess, which is researching stuff. And which is going to be almost... Now she's halfway. So we might get the ground penetrating scanner in the next episode. Still, we'll still require to make this thing. So I might want to maybe check. I cannot... I've got the component for this one already, so I might want to save a bit. And steel, I've got... I don't think I got enough steel, so I will need to find a bit more. I've got plenty of things to melt though, so it's going to happen soon. And we'll be able to store a bit more in between. So we might have enough to build this 2 thing next time. So the food, we're producing a bit of rice. We still got quite a bit of chicken meat. Still, it's burning fastest. No, we've got a bunch of meal here, so it's still working fine. And we are going to get much more rice than before. Plus, we've got 2 people which are sleeping, so it's not going to cost us so much. And we've got more people which are working. Still, I did not manage as an air sea skill staff, so we need to be firefighting. Let's do the same with this doctor. He might be able to do so. Bed rest, obviously it's important. Let's do the same here. Even though I'm not, I'm going to keep... No, doctoring is very bad at it, don't do it. Bed rest, very important. And... Oh, good. Pretty good as well. Okay, if you want. And she's very good at that as well. Cooking, if you were to avoid would be better. Same here. Oh, Nicholas, you don't really want to cook. Then hunting. Yes, he's not bad. So we can do it. He's going to be our hunter maybe. We'll need to give him a weapon though. But we are not hunting so much. I'm not just good at it. I'll just remove this, because there is no animal on this map. Sorting stuff and repairing and And growing can do it. Mining is a bad idea for him, but I might allow this because he could just make something just crumble and fall. It's a bad idea. I don't need the skill to do that. And he's a decent crafter, so he might want to smith and do stuff like this. Not at art, he's not really good with art. Hauling, cleaning and research. Okay, we're going to stick to that for now. It should work. And let's see, this room is almost finished. We still need to add a lamp. How is energy going? Still fine. So all the things are going to run properly, and we are still storing energy, so it is good. Might want to maybe go and make a bunch more of these batteries at some point, so I can store a bit more in case for the night. But I don't know where I'm going to put these though. I could make a little area here to store a bunch of batteries. It might, yes, it might work. Let's just do it. I don't have so much space, but there is enough. Plus it's a corridor, so it's not going to be such of an issue. There is not going to be any kind of fire which is going to be dangerous here. Alright, let's speed up a bit to let them do. And with a bit of luck we'll get a bit of sandstone as well. Alright, so the combat supply has left Cam Ranch, which is good for us, because there is nothing else we can do with him. And let's just build a bunch of batteries. Just 3. It's going to be useful at some point. It's not going to cost us so much, I hope. Just 2 components for each and 50 steel. So it is definitely affordable for now. Alright. Still working on these rooms, which are for now pretty useless. But we've got one room which is definitely possible to use. Let's just move Cheetah's bed somewhere else. Let's just reinstall there. Oh, cargo pods. Let's just take a look. What do we have here? Medicines, and it seems not to be too far. It's not that close. What's happening here? Why do we have all the thing? It's dead for 14 days. I've been completely missing that. So let's just allow them to take these things later when we'll be able to get out of here. We could also get the wool. It's a bit far though, so we'll see if we've got the time before it depletes, but it might be useful in some ways. Cargo pods again. What's going on with that? Oh, food. Not that far. And do I want to go and get these right away before it spoils? It might be worth a shot. I could send a bunch of people over there, but I'm not sure. It is going to be frozen, so maybe it's not going to be affected by the toxic fallout. We'll see how fast it's going to deplete, but with a bit of luck the toxic fallout is not going to last too long, and we'll be able to get these without being poisoned too much. Cargo pods. What's happening here? There is so many cargo pods. And what did they say? Yayo. Okay, so this one is worth quite a bit of money. I need to pick it up. So everybody's awakened. And we do have 3 new batteries here. I will need to change this wall into something proper though at some point. But do I want to do it right now? I don't think there is anything I need to protect behind this wall, so might as well just want to cut it. And I will need to put sandstone instead when I get these. No sandstone. Now I need to pick this thing up, so let's just go and all things back to the storage. I've got a bit more. Oh, no, okay, don't have so much. Let's just see. Can I ask for sandstone now? Not yet. When Lemmy is going to deal with that, it will be easier. Yes, she is dealing with that. And let's go with sandstone now. Okay, good. It's going to be properly closed. And okay, for now, except for the toxic fallout, everything seems to be alright. So guys, I think we're going to conclude here before anything go very, very wrong. I hope you liked the video. If you do, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe. And until next time, guys, have fun!